I don't think I've been this excited to play and use a team in quite a while, and I am really excited. And this is going to be a fun week coming up here. We got the best team in Madden right now, but expect possibly a stream this week. Expect possibly some long form gameplay on the second channel. It is the best team in Madden, and we still got a lot more content to come. Let's go. Are you trying to build the best team in Madden? Well, head on over to instantmuckcoins.com to avoid the packs, save some racks. Link is in the description below. Use code CC now for 20% off. Hey, what is going on, Madden family? We are here with another episode of the best team in Madden, where we go over basically a lineup update, talk about the cards that we have added through Team of the Year and all these limiteds, see what is good, what's bad. Again, I'm going to say this episode, and I'm always going to be upfront and honest with you guys, I haven't played a ton with this team yet, okay? Not a ton. I wish I did, but again, with taking Weekend League off for the month, it makes it a little bit harder, trying to just play seasons and stuff like that. And I'm in the midst of trying to come up and use a different scheme with this team. Just something different, right? I just want to do something a little bit different here. So that's what I'm going to be working on playing this week. Again, I want to do that. I want to make sure that we are getting out a lot of content, a lot of different things for you guys. So let's roll into this today. It is best team in Madden. We aim for 1,500 likes. I know this is our second episode of the week. The first one was an 8 million coin spending spree. Last week we sold our team completely. This week we basically bought it back, and we have spent so many coins, it is absurd. I believe from a Sunday to Sunday count, it's around 13 million coins we spent. Now some of that is packs, which we have lost coins on by chasing some of these cards, and that is what it is. It happens. That's how it goes. But let's take a look here and see what we got. It is a monster of a team, and I am excited for it. Now, before we look at the cards, I want to talk about chemistry here with you guys. As we get better and better and closer to maxing out chemistries. Again, we are pretty close, and we could actually get it done, I think, pretty much near this point. One caveat is that I want to run as many Falcons as I can on my team, right? That's just my personal preference. If you want to run a partial theme team, that is your personal preference. So that's why at this point we don't have it, because again, I have to use certain cards to keep this up here. Are we really using that many Falcons on the team actively? Not really, but it's still my favorite team. It's still what I want to do. I know when these cards get upgrades, I'm going to want to plug them in and use them a little bit more. So that's what we're going with. Additionally, I've had people comment on previous episodes about this and say, you don't even have people powered up. I feel like you don't really know how MUT works, Mr. Power Up guy. You know you can change the card out on cards, right? I just want to be checking with that. Right? Cool. Get it? Got it. Good. Okay. So obviously Team of the Year was this week. We picked up, Trent Williams, Quentin Nelson, Jack Conklin on the offensive line. Again, how does the offensive line play? Offensive line, that's what it is. We got Ricard there as well, but we also picked up two huge pieces and one kind of nice piece. Let's start out with the smaller piece here. It is the brand new Warrick Dunn. Obviously he's got some Falcons chem on him right here. And we're going to see right here, again, obviously have some stuff with him. Got a little zone run chem on him. 98 speed, 99 excel, 96 agility, 99 carry, 97 COD, 99 break tackle. Old Warrick Dunn, his original theme diamond card, played super good. I imagine this one as well. He was slippery, right? He's smaller than Barry. And maybe not as, I think he's actually 1 inch taller, but he's actually 20 pounds lighter. So he's kind of a slippery little card. Really looking forward to using this card a lot. I like Warrick Dunn. This is just a card I want to use. I mean, he cannot truck, he can spin, and he can juke, and he's going to break a lot of tackles and do all that. But this is his card. He also can catch routes pretty well. I mean, we even see, his short route running is good. So throwing him to the flat is going to be super good. Throwing him on angle routes is going to be super good. Warrick's going to be a beast. I know that. We also got the brand new limited edition Scary Harry. Okay, now I like this most feared art, so that's what we're rocking. Power up guy. Front art. That one, power up guy. Who's power up guy? And he is our first 99 speed receiver. Shockingly enough, right? we're gonna keep him for now. Sure, he's expensive. Sure, is he worth all the coins difference? Probably not, considering it's 1 speed. You know, if it was 2 speed or something like that, obviously I would think it would be. But Terry's gonna be great. He's gonna be great. Obviously, his old card, just that most feared card, will just fillet people. Gonna be a big fan there. And we also had to go pick up Deshaun Watson. Now, I think out of all the purchases we made this week, maybe all the purchases we made this year, this one feels like it could not be the smartest. A super expensive card, which is special based on abilities only, right? We are trending into the Super Bowl territory. We are trending into Super Bowl MVP and honors and ultimate legends, right? There's going to be other improviser, non-field general type quarterbacks who are going to be able to get to 98 overall and be able to get the good abilities that we want to give them. We'll see how long he's on the team. But hey, this card art looks amazing. It just does, right? So for abilities here with Deshaun, long range Jedi, hot route master, and gunslinger. Again, those are all 3. Versus field general, I believe it's a 1 AP difference there. So again, on next gen, I feel like you can afford that 1 AP real easy. On old gen, it's going to be a little tighter because you're going to be using route techs and slot-o-matics and all that sort of stuff with your receivers where you don't really have to use it over here. So your AP difference is definitely going to be a thing. But 93 speed, fast. That's plenty fast in this game. 99 throw power, obviously what you like. Hits every deep threshold. Every stat he has is just going to be good. Every single thing he does is going to be good. His carry is nice and high too. He probably won't fumble. 99 break sack, 87 break tackle. This was part of the reason why I'm really excited to use this, and I want to try something different, right? Because I felt like with Rich Gannon, I could have run into some of the different offenses that I wanted to run. I don't know if he was going to be mobile enough to really run away. So I would have had to use Vic, and then I can't use Hot Rod Master, and then that's just going to make things really difficult for me. So that's why we're going to be rocking and using Deshaun here, okay? Now, that doesn't mean we had to move Julio out. Hey, it happens. All right, it happens. Now, defensively, we obviously picked up a bunch of cards as well. Justin Reid. I've been waiting for the free safety. Now, I don't know if he's the guy, but he's probably the best guy right now. Right? Speed, zone, man. Yeah, his hit power is not great. He's going to be better than Weddle. If you guys have been using Weddle, I liked him. I didn't love Weddle, okay? So I was really excited to be able to get a new card. And I actually am using this card on the No Money Spent team as well. He's limited. He actually got to be pretty cheap. For whatever reason, I don't know, but he did. So Justin Reid right here, he's going to be good. Right? He's going to be good. Now we get into other things because that also means that we have TJ Watt here. Now we're using a lot of different abilities on TJ Watt. I'm using Edge Threat and Run Stopper here. Interesting combination. Old TJ Watt was one of the best cards I used early on in the game. Hands down, he was great. This one, from what I've heard from other people as well, what I've seen against me, basically does the same thing. One problem with him is he's not big, right? 250 pounds is not very big. His strength isn't really there. So there's going to be times maybe in the run game he's going to get pushed around a little bit. You got to expect that, honestly, and that's why you need something like Run Stopper on him to, you know, give him a chance. But 93 speed, 99 block shed. This car, TJ Watt's pretty good. Now TJ is expensive too. He's not this cheap pickup. It's okay, right? We understand that. TJ Watt this week. Super excited to give him a lot of run. Jamal Adams I've been using on both teams here as well. Again with a little mid-zone KO. A phenomenal, fully complete card. In other games, this would have looked like a golden ticket. Obviously, his speed's not quite 99, but this is basically a golden ticket safety. Really is, right? He really is. He's basically right there, and he's not overly expensive either. It's a good card, and he plays really good, and he hits like a truck. Big fan of that card. Probably the best team of the year card up to this point. Now, for the rest of what we have here, no real actual changes. Obviously, rocking some Falcons out here with Asante and John Abraham. and Dion. I got Cam Heyward here as well. This is another card where I want to sort of put it out in the air. It's going to be a really good card. I know in the No Money Spent team, we talk about Kevin Carter. He's a slower Kevin Carter, kind of, but a little bit better. You look at him and you're going to see his speed and be like, I don't like that. But look at everything else. The power rusher, the size on this card. He is going to make plays for you, okay? You have him throw run, stop, run. I'm gonna like, I don't need to stop the run. I don't have trouble stopping the run. I didn't tell you that you had to stop the run. Trust me, okay? Same thing with old Fletcher here, who we're actually using as our first D end with inside stuff and run stopper here. A faster version, less finesse move. That's okay, right? You know, I love my finesse move and power move, both over 90 or both as high as possible, right? Why is it important? And I had this question before too, and I want to explain this, right? When you have a high power move or a high finesse move only, that means that if this player triggers that move, they're obviously going to have a higher chance. But they don't always just trigger power moves. Just because they have a high power move rating and a low finesse move rating doesn't mean, oh, they always get power move. They don't, right? They do not. Sometimes they will get a finesse move animation, and that's why you want them both high. That's why you will notice at times from the people who are very lopsided that they will have maybe a really good game if they trigger a bunch of the correct animation, and a bad game if they don't. That's why you want them both as high. That's why Lawrence Taylor is always a good and mutt. That's why. Okay, that is why. Right? Kept Sherman, kept Watt, kept Kyle Williams. All these guys excited again as we look. Here, I only have 11 AP active here currently. I don't know why. I must be missing someone in here that I normally would use. So I'll have to go back and check. It's Justin Reid. I got to put some abilities on Justin Reid. That's what I'm missing. But again, TJ Watt, edge threat, run stopper, inside stuff. And then on OLT, double or nothing, Mr. Big Stop here, right? And then a couple universal coverage, some mid-zone KOs, stuff like that going there. Now we are getting, again, close here to max chemistry. We see we have 50 lockdown and 46 run stuff. We can actually get the run stuff to 50 as well, which would make, I believe, Lawrence Taylor a 99, maybe even JJ Watt a 99 or something. You'll be able to work it out and get an extra 99 or 2 on the field. And that would be by like using London Fletcher at middle linebacker, getting a right outside linebacker, and then getting another middle linebacker out there, and then a cornerback, right? You could get the full 50 there, but again, that's going to lose the Falcon stuff for me. I'll wait. I'll be patient, right? What I really need is the Roddy White card. Where's Roddy White? I need Roddy White's upgrade. Specialist, punter, kicker, team of the year, obviously. Right there, specialist. We have Laurie Malloy and Isaiah Simmons here. It's really Sean Taylor and Isaiah Simmons who we're using. Derrick Henry still exists. He will always have a spot on my team. 100%, especially on next gen. That card is just the best. Call it the best, right? And at this moment, we're still in run and shoot. That's probably going to change. So this team, like I said, I want to try different things out. I use the same offense on both accounts. It's a good offense. It's a good, efficient offense. A lot of times my offense is not whatever loses me the games. It's usually defensive stuff. Because other people have decent schemes, they're just hard to stop. But I get stuck at certain points during every year within Madden of I just want to do something different. I want to try something different, test myself out, right? Can I just pick something up and make it work? So that's what we're going to try this week. Maybe it fails miserably, and it very well could. If it does, that is okay. We'll go back to the drawing board. But that is the team. I appreciate you guys' support. Thank you for tuning in here. If you guys have any questions, anything you want me to answer next week, let me know. Be great. Take care. I'm out. Peace.